Alrighty, so let's get the party started. Quickly check the technicalities. Mic seems to work as well as the webcam. That's great. Alright, so welcome back to another installment of Forging Altea. I hope you have all seen... yeah, camera is doing stuff. I hope you've all seen the previous announcement with the launchpad on Entity. So there is time to celebrate, but I will do it with water. And thank you to Yevgeny Puff for the follow about 5 minutes ago. I am butchering the name, probably, but please don't mind. So, today we will continue our mainnet preparations. So let me quickly switch over. Last time we only said launch preparations, but today we're doing something specific, and that is seasons. Hi ZKY, welcome. Seasons and rewards. I'm still on water, ZKY. But yeah, seasons. So we had, yeah, not really. We did not really have seasons before, but we resetted the ranks when we did a major update during the DevNet phase, and for mainnet we will implement automatic seasons. This means that after a certain amount of time, maybe you can see it here already. This bit will be replaced for the season, so there is no current quest here anymore. There is like the season overview that you can see where we are at the season and when it will reset, and your rewards. Still not sure if we're gonna keep that or if we just display an icon for the reward here. But yeah, so this is what I was getting into today's branch. Let me quickly switch the music as well. Forgot. Alright. Yeah, so this is something that I pulled into the branch from Cloud, from Lucas. And the first thing that we're gonna look at is really pull the correct values here, so that the name is here is correct for the rank, and the rank icon is correct. And other than that, we will also add a timer here. Alright, so to do that, I have to go in here. Season rewards, there we are. This is the text. Here's the timer. Do we have code for that already? Probably not. Okay, it's even minutes. There are not even seconds here. But we have to think about the last few minutes. We maybe want to display seconds, right? So we are at day 0 at 0 hours, 1 minute, and I don't know, 30 seconds, something like that. But I guess we don't have the room for that, right? Let's check quickly. Oh, this could work. Or maybe we just ditch the day here. Yeah. But this is what we're gonna do. for this, we probably need a new component here. So let me think about this. This is all winging it today. I have not looked into any of this. Season reset timer. Mono behavior handles the seasons reset timer. For this we will need subsystems. Yeah, profile subsystem. So MW told me the info I need is in there, so we will check that. And here on start, first thing that we're gonna do is get profile. I guess it's something with seasons here. Okay, we quickly check that. Maybe he's sending it, but we are not converting it correctly because the info that we get from the backend from the server is different to the profile that we're gonna use here. So we have this get profile response, and in here we have this and the season reset time, which is a long. Okay, so first off, we will add that here. Serialized field, public date time, season reset, time, date, and time, season reset. Hi Naki, welcome. There's just something about these trumpets or saxophones that you add them to the song and they instantly become better. Okay, created. We need the same for this. Season reset. Constant Unix time at second. Response season reset. To local time, there we are, and then we just say season reset equals season reset, and that's about it. And now we can say here season reset. Awesome. First we will get season reset minus date time now, and then we have days, hours. Yeah, awesome. That's what we need. The question is, how are we going to do that? Are we just ticking here? because essentially we can just say here private float timer. We just increment the timer by time.delta time, and if the timer hits 1, yeah, floating point, math f dot epsilon. Yeah, no, we're gonna do something different. We're gonna say it's greater than or equal to 1f. And if that's the case, we will reset the timer to 0 and show the new time. Right. And it might be cool to have settings here that we can say what will be shown. I might just bake it in. And then we actually just say private time span diff time to reset. Time to reset. Yeah. Is that correct? Okay, so we get returns a return value if pure method is not used. So it makes sense to have a private static time span 1 second, and then just say time span from seconds and we do just this. Yes, makes more sense to return here. Time to reset. So we initialize the value and then we subtract it until we are done. And once we are done, private void on timer done, or on season reset. So here we will check if timer to reset essentially is 0. How do I check this? Since seconds is some metric here, and here we do stuff to do show reset, yeah, refresh profile, and do other stuff needed for season reset. Not sure yet what we're gonna need here. But what we're gonna need here for sure is that we're gonna do this after we set this. Right, async, then we await this, and then we are back to business. Yeah. Do we send an event? File refresh profile. Okay, so other people will get it. the memo. And I think we don't have to do more than that, really. For now, we will add some little thingies here. Box group, debug. Right. Nope. Debug. And we just say private float. Debug timer. Suffix label. This is seconds, true. And we will just say that we will start like with 30 seconds to test, so we can see if the countdown really works, right? And other than that, we need the text component to do stuff. Controls, private team P in text, countdown text. Yeah. So we now only need to convert it to a string and set it to that. What we also need is a private void on tick that we will call here. What are you babbling on? Oh, yeah, it's read only. Yeah, we need a string. What we need is hours. Question is, how do we format that? We probably want it like this, right? Then we have hour. No, first we need days. Then we need minutes. Seconds. Right. So let's create this. So this is not bad, but we said then if days equals 0 or hours equals 0. Oh, it's already a string, right? So we need to use this here. Working with time is always a hassle. Let's do this. And if that's the case, we will say this. And just add that. And if that's not the case, we could really stack it, right? And say if days, yeah, we should stack that to something like this. So if there are no days, we skip the days and only have hours, minutes, and we should probably add seconds here. So the default configuration should be this. Days, hours and minutes. Then we change that depending on what we're doing here. So if days is 0, we do this. If hours is 0, you will say string is this minus hours. Should we keep it? We should probably keep that and just do this. And so this would become a thing here. Or we do this, or we do this. Yeah. Let's wrap this long line, and then there we have it. Okay, so what we will do now is we set time to reset to time span from seconds to the debug timer, so just so we can see what's going on, right? And then we should see this counting down to 0. And I will do this here as well, so we can see if the resetting works as well. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if MW is in the chat. Nope. I will ask him afterwards, because currently I do this with the fact that I think that resets happen instantly, but I guess they take a bit of time. So we probably need to look into that. Okay, so timer. On the timer we have a season reset. No, that's not the correct one. Season reset timer, there we go. We have the profile. And we do have the text here. And this is what we're going to use for the debugging for now. So when I play this now, let me quickly add this stuff back. Like this. Okay, so let's test this. All right. Excuse me. Yeah. See, that seems to work. Now when it hits 0, it should. Yeah, and this is what I don't like, right? It creates a double 0, so I have to like look into these formatting stuff thingies. I want the double zeros, the double thing when I need it, but yeah, it loops over. Okay, this is good. So if I just do this, I will probably lose that information, right? I really never can remember these formatting strings, so always something that I have to look up. Right, so let's see if this is better. Maybe I even like it better if we, like, if the hours are gone, we only have minutes and seconds, right? Yeah, this is better. Okay, so let's use that one. Resets in 18 seconds. And it should loop over again. Boom, got it. So the reason it started at 29 was that we have this call here where we refresh the profile and it took a bit. Yeah, I like it better if we only have minutes here. So let me quickly cut that stuff back. So we have this default configuration that is this. What I'm also going to add here is a debug sub seconds. Change rate, I don't know, who cares? Test time span for seconds, debug change rate, so we can set the rate of change per second. So we could say like 1 second is 1 minute, so we can test stuff. Still this. Okay, so we said that we will switch to this. So if hours equals 0, we should probably switch to just minutes and seconds. And that's about it. Yeah. Okay, so if I go back in here. Pretty tired today. Oh, excuse me. There was a big storm last night, so I woke up a few times since the neighbor has a door open, or had a door open, and it was crashing in all the time. I didn't even look. I guess it's broken now. So debug timer. So this is a minute. So let's say we have 60 times 24. It should be a day. Yeah. 24 hours. Yeah, we don't have a rate change in seconds here since, yeah. Okay, so let me quickly change that to 30 so we can actually see if the rate change works as expected. Yeah, so now we are doing this with a 30-second interval for 1 second. Okay, so yeah, guess seems to work. What else do I want to test? Huh. So probably be cool to test. Time range in seconds. Converter. Or better yet, let me crank out the ChatGPT here so Sequoia can have a laugh. Please give me 1 hour, 1 minute and 30 seconds and just seconds. And it would be good to do this. So Wolfram Alfred does this. That's always cool. So I don't have to do this calculation. And yeah, this was pretty stupid. Would be better to do 0 minutes and like 10 seconds. Sensei Yefo or Shevo, thank you for the follow. Yeah, so this is easier to test, so that we can test this the switching when the hour is dropping off. How this will look like. Okay, so let's see. Okay, that didn't work. Do you even hit that? No, not the F. I want the string. Yeah. So let's start the debugger. I don't think there was even one episode of Forging Altea where I didn't pull out the debugger. It's my constant companion. I do have some snacks with me, so I hope you don't mind. Oh yeah, these are sour. Ui, ui, ui. Okay, what happened here? Oh, I actually need this one, right? Ah, yeah. Classic mistake. We cannot use an else here because we already have this condition, which is correct because we have 0 days. But then we want to override it if we have also 0 hours, because that means we already have 0 days. Alright, that's fine. Wow. I mean, I like it when it is sour, but these are pretty rough. Okay, this is another lo-fi version of Steven Universe. I really like those songs in the playlist. Okay, so what will happen? Yeah. Is it weird that we went from a 1 hour to nothing? I guess it's okay. Maybe we even want like only the last minute with the seconds. But I guess I like it because it creates some kind of urgency. Alright, so with that out of the way, I want to create a component that will automatically set this stuff. Question is, how generic will it be? Why is there a good effort? Oh, because we still have text mission, right? And we don't have a localization for it. Excuse me. No. We set it somewhere. Can we do this in the main menu controller? Like something with quests. Quest title and stuff. Yeah. So all of that is basically out. Quest update quest event init next quest. This is used here. So what we will probably do is just comment this out and this. Now we probably need this still because this is the thing on the bottom. And with that, we need to create a localization stuff. Guess we never did that. Good morning! Guess we never did that on stream. Let me show you our beautiful localization system made by MW. So first off, what we're gonna do is you go in here, just say we want to translate this. What this will do is add this, and here we can now say we want it from the main menu. So we have different tables where these thingies are in there. So what we will do now is we will go to Tools, Localization, and here we will say the table that we want to add stuff. So these are all the localizations we already have. So we will add here is current season text, or only current season, I guess. Current. Question is how to translate this. I will always use my good friend Diebel here. Question, because current in German, you could say aktuell ist or so. But this is a bit, I don't like it. So laufende is maybe better. And yeah, season, we use a French word for season in German. Could also say derzeitige Saison, but let's keep it at that for now. What I can then do is I will go in and just say, okay, current season, this is the key I want to use, so the key here, and then we have like these thingies. I can also go in and check if this works. Yes. So spacing wise, it's always a bit of an issue that sometimes English text is way shorter than German text because we have a lot of our word building is pretty dependent on prefixes and suffixes. They do this in English as well, but they have a lot of particles. So yeah, let's don't get into the weeds of linguistics, because this is a topic where I get drawn in, and yeah. Because I'm reading a lot of it. Because of the languages I want to create for Knights of Cathena, or the world Knights of Cathena setup. Okay, so with that out of the way, I guess the last thing is like this icon, but this shouldn't be overridden as well. So what we did here was we essentially just took this and changed it. Right. Because we had this here, no quests, and there was like a text, alle Quests für heute erledigt. Okay. Let's keep that for now. Current season. I can, yeah. So let's clean up a bit. Maybe we also need this for when we have the timeout, if it's not instant. No, we will not save this because I changed it on the prefab. Cool, that seems to work. Anyways, because I did not explain it, when you click on this, a new window pops up, and this is like the preview of it, where you can see where you're at, what's So everything you saw before in ranking. So this is really straight out of ranking, that stuff here. Okay, I can't close it. So the idea is that you have an overview of what rewards you will get based on the current rank or any rank you will have throughout the season. So you can go in and say, okay, so this is not correct right now, but there's different rewards, and here you can see what these rewards are based on the type of rank you are in. So these are just placeholders that we have something to work with, but that's about it. Yeah, and I also added like the ability, because we used a lot of speed for scrolling. Maybe I can show you. So this is the current scrolling, because we mainly built it for mobile. But I added a component where you can say, no, I want to use this for mobile interaction, and I want to use this for desktop interaction. So this is kind of neat. Yeah, and also it's not that apparent because, and we need a few visual effects for that, I guess. But once you open it, maybe we'll look in this the next few minutes. This should scroll down and center on your current rank. For now, this is like debug data that I said, okay, I want it to be Lord 1. And yeah, then you can see, okay, this is where I'm at currently. We'll probably also add the names here. And this is what I will get. Yeah. Cool, so about this. We could, for now, let's create a very generic component and we put into shared and just say current rank appearance, something like that. Mode behavior, then we have like this shenanigans again, and we replace it all. Oh no, that was wrong. Oh no, that should have worked, right? I want the dot inclusive replace. No. There's cleric in here. Yeah. Now it works. Okay. Mono behavior, and what we will do here, we will need for sure is a subsystem. Come on. Private profile subsystem. Right. Then we will need, so they are not required really. We will need an image. And we will set this. We need this image, and then we will have like private TMP text. And then we need settings here. And the one setting that we need is... let me quickly go to the rank appearance. Appearance type. create this. No, this is only for this. Yeah, no, it should be private, and we want it to default or reduced. Let's fix that. Appearance type. Yes. Oh shite. Yeah. This works. I always hate it. You want to scope this to this class because it makes sense. You don't need it anywhere else. You have a perfect name for this, but then you want a field with also the exact same name, and you can't do it. You can't just do it. And I don't know why, because they could pass this and they know it's an enum. It's fine. And then they can pass this and they know it's just a field declaration. That's about it. Okay, let me quickly check on my dog. Alright, I'm back. Okay, anyways, so on the start, we will do stuff, and first and foremost, we will do we have a event system? And we probably do, because I like to implement stuff like that. Event hub. So current profile, current rank. We will say rank here. Then what we also need is configuration. Box group, configuration, private, UI config. Then we will say UI config get rank. Is there something like that? Yeah. Appearance. Don't have a value, we will fail. Then we need to do this, yes. But before we do that, we need to check if appearance type equals default, and if that's the case, we could do this with a bool, right? Use reduced. Then we can just do this. Value reduced. Otherwise, we say appearance value image. Cool. So be gone. And text would be text. Appearance value name. And I guess, let me quickly check. This is not localized. Let me quickly check something. But this is something. The question is, should we localize them? It's also weird to have like these English terms in a fully German environment. Right, so when I go in and do this, then do this, there's still peasant 1. Yeah, these are not localized. Huh. Yeah, I guess I have to talk to the guys and see what we're gonna do about that. Okay, so first off we will do this, and then of course, what was this? No. On profile refreshed, handle profile refreshed, we will essentially do the same. Private. So what we do is factor all of that out. So this is basic computer science lesson right now, right? We have code here, presumably works, but we need to reuse the code here. So we could do something like this. I hope you can see that. It's not really. Could just really do this. Is this cool? Kinda. So it should work. But what if we want to change how this behaves? Well, we have to do this on 2 fronts. It would be better to just really like do this here. Call this something like apply, right? And what we will do here is like we will say, hey, when we start, I want you to apply. And then when we refresh, no, I want you to apply again. Easy as cake. Okay, so let's add comments. Will be called on Unity start. Apply stall. Handles the profile refresh event. Flag whether to use reduced images or not. Text component to set the rank name. Image component to set the rank icon. Inject that event hub. Applies current rank appearance. Okay, so let's use that. We'll probably run into problems because of the images and stuff. Yeah. Also, the idea here is maybe we'll change this to the actual reward you have in the current rank, because like I'm going to double the information right now. Oh, we have this. Yeah, we'll get rid of it. Does it do something fancy? No. Just sets the image. That's about it. Okay, I will go in and say... Ooh, yeah. We also need to check stuff. So if we don't have an image, we can't do anything. Cool. Then for aesthetic reasons, we will do this. This and this. Get rid of the debug thingies. We'll use 1 second here. You might have noticed, but I'm a bit hungry, and I'm thinking about what I should eat after the stream. Should I cook up, make myself some pasta, or will I stick with some bread and sausage? Okay, so what I will do here now is this, then I will just call it icon. This name, and here we will set apply current rank appearance. We will get the config. And then we just place those. We do want to have the reduced versions here. Play, don't save. Okay, so this is another thing. I just noticed, whoa. Okay, I guess we have, we get some kind of weird thing here. So let me quickly check that. Oh, yeah. So in this case, it makes sense to copy it. Okay, we don't have it here, so we will just say season reset is -1. Do you hear the dog? I don't know what the problem is. Yeah, we don't have the correct value here, so let me quickly check on it. There was a sign in the grass where there usually isn't. Just a scared little thing. Okay. We need to copy this over. Season reset, profile season. I made the mistake last time as well. And I was wondering, why is there some weird things in there? But what we do here is, on the profile subsystem, we do copy this, so nobody can tamper with the actual values. Also, we have a bit of snow in the apartment because Akira is currently shedding like crazy. Okay, so let's see if we get reasonable numbers this time. Yeah, 19 days, 5 hours and 52 minutes. Okay, so let's switch that back. And yeah, this is what this looks like. So I will now do some crazy stuff. I will go to the console here. Off screen, of course. And just change my rank here, so I can do that. So we can test, like, this is the thing with these icons, right? This is really small, this is bigger, and this is quite big. And we did this mainly because players can then see at a glance, yeah, where they're at, but it makes it harder to use it in the UI because the perceived center is always different with those, right? So you might think this is always the center, but these are all differently centered to make it look like, right? Because you have to account for this stuff, and yeah. UI guys, this is okay. So let me quickly find my user. Go in and say here that I am on another rank. Or I can't because NW changed stuff. Where can I set this? No, it's not this. So I'm looking at a long list of values added to my account right now. So just that you know, I'm showing it for security reasons. I'm not showing it for security reasons. Transactions, yeah. But where can I change it? What? I guess he did change this. Hold up. There it is. Okay. So let's like give myself like 30. So I will just change that to like 30 stars. I don't know what that accounts to, like rank wise, but we will see in a minute. Yeah, it's Lord. And I do see we have issues here as well, right? You might have to fix that. Huh, coincidentally, it also works with this light. Okay, so I will look into this like off stream because this is always like fiddling around. What I was trying to do before the stream was scrolling to this thing automatically, which is way harder than you might think. But I guess we can take a look. Maybe you can see me struggling. Season pop-up controller? Yeah, this is where I then was like copy-pasting code from ChatGPT because that wasn't helpful. Okay, so let's get rid of all of that. And let me show you how this works technically. And then we might get just to a solution. Come on. Don't save. Alright, so when I click on this, I will now show you this in the scene. Let me select this. We have the scroll view. We have a viewport and then we have content. And you can see the content is pretty long. And then we just like mask it away. So what we need to do here, we need to calculate like, I don't know from where they do this. But you can set it via normalized value, like from 1 to 0. Still not sure what 1 is and 0, but we can check that in a minute. And it would be cool to use that, but you can also set the anchored position. So this is something, this stuff here, right? Yeah, so we do have like this value here, and this should be centered, right? So we should be in the around this value when we do this. And now we need to find out how we get to the value. Yeah, just so you know what the problem is. So first things first, let's check like this normalized value. Season rewards scroll thingy, reward scroll rect. And here we have a normalized vertical value. So if I set this to 1, what will happen? My guess it should be at the bottom. And what we might do is like we get like the full length or height of it. Then we get the center of the thing that we want to move to. And then we will just add like the half of the viewport. I guess that could work. Yeah, this is like the stuff you have to deal with Unity because like it should be easy, right? But it's not. Okay, let me quickly switch like scenes that I don't get this message anymore. I apparently changed something, which was not my intention. Okay, let's play. Okay, so 1 is up. So it's completely default view. So 0 should be at the Grandmaster level. Come on, I just changed this one value. Ah. Okay, my phone is going crazy again. So yeah, should be there. Cool. So now I do have the full height of it. And I have this. Is it the Y? Yeah. So when we do this, we have the difference. Let's add debugger here. I'm really not that proficient in rect transforms and stuff. But I guess it's also fun for you to see me fail. So all right, testing, test. Yeah, no, this was the wrong thingy. I want this here. What? Ah, damn it! I need this in the correct space. I do have this rect and I have this position here. X and Y position of the rectangle. And question is, where is it? Can find that out. I guess it should be in the left right corner, on the left upper corner. Ah, damn, this position. So I do need... Okay, so let's... Oh, so ChatGPT again. Because the solutions were not bad, but they lacked. I'm always nice to the AIs, by the way, because these will be our future overlords. I am working on a game in the Unity game engine. Currently, I am trying to programmatically scroll to an item within a scroll view using the scroll rect component. Do you have any ideas on how to do this? What? Yeah, I know how to do that. The target to scroll to is a rect transform. How to calculate or compute the difference to set the normalized position. Okay. Scroll rect content position, anchor position, and then we minus that, and then we do some clamp stuff. And this should work? How? Okay, I'm feeling. Let's just give it a go. Akira is really not having it with the sign in the grass. She's complaining again. If that's the solution, I don't know. Yeah, let's see if it works. I want to see it in action, so let's break point. Princess wanna not care. After that we will look into something cool that I already have an idea about how to do this. So let me check this again. So it scrolls like right up to this, and what we then need to do like now is add half the height and half the height. Maybe we can get ChatGPT to do this for us. Okay, so I don't know what her problem is. Let me check again. Okay, now she is trapped with me in the office. After the stream, we will go down to the grass, and I already know she will want to inspect it. Okay. This scrolls to the not quite right, since I want the target to scroll to be centered in the view part of the scroll view. Any ideas? Oh boy. What's it doing now? Get weird corners. What the effing? Yeah, I will test this. Scroll rect. So let's just. Get target move. Why is this so complicated? I don't get it. Yeah, I want this one. You need the target, right? Target. And the scroll rect, of course. So I will copy it now, and if that works, I want to understand it. Then we just do this, apparently. Maybe we just delete the vertical normalized and just get rid of this vector too. We don't really care about it. Okay, so let's see if that works. Yeah, this is what I wanted to do, right? let's just run it and see. Yeah, I was expecting that. Let's see what it actually does. Let's do this. Target corners. Okay, so we get the corners of the target. We do get those in world space, which is interesting. Okay. And then we do get the target corners. Okay. Calculate the target position relative to the viewport. We are somewhere in the minus, yeah. And we have the height, then we have the content height and the viewport height. Do you take the position, which is somewhere in the minus 795, take the viewport height, which is 660, divide that, and subtract it from it. Okay, so this should be the offset. Gotcha. Then we have the max target offset. Where does the target offset come from? This is this. This is a... just a guess. Yeah, let's keep the debug on. But this should be easier, right? Getting world corners, okay. But there should be like something other world to local matrix. This is the only thing that we can use to get world coordinates for that stuff. This is mad. We must what? No. Let me check again what we get here. We get like an array of vectors 3s. Left, right. I presume it's in that direction. So upper left, upper right, lower left. Right, so when we use that below, we take the second. Okay. So that's that. I don't really get why this doesn't work, because like this was my idea all along, right? And this is actually pretty convoluted for what essentially is like target reward, rect transform, anchor position minus rect. Get component rect transform. Let's do this for now. Anchor position, right? This should be the actual offset. So let's ditch all of that now again. I think ChatGPT can't help us here, so we have to do this on our own. When we do that, what will we get? Yeah, this will take some time because we have to recompile a lot. But I still can't get over the fact that this is so complicated. Because it shouldn't be, really. Maybe this is like the easiest thing to do. So when we do that, then we do this. We get this offset, right? Okay, target anchored position anchored what? Anchored. Yeah, seems about right. And then we say target scroll rect anchored position. Apparently I am really bad at writing anchored. So that we can inspect it here. Right, and then this is the difference, and what we can do here now is we can just say rect scroll rank anchored. What was that? I would like to use that, but it doesn't seem to work. Something like that. Now we are again where we were before, and now we have to add like those values with the halving. Oh. This shouldn't be that hard actually. What? Map. What is this? Pooh, we don't have that. Rec 3, Rec 2. We just want the Y, yeah. Or we actually want this. I did not add my cool method for vector 2 yet. Come on, Unity, let me do something. What? Why? Oh, we have the components flipped. Okay. But I'm a bit disappointed because weather reports stated that we have rain all day. And it didn't rain, and I had to bring my car to the shop. And I did that like at 4 p.m. or something. And it hadn't rained the whole day, even though they said it. And you know when they started raining? When I was walking from the from the car shop back to the apartment. I was wet. And now it's again not raining, even though they said it should be storming and raining outside. Can't trust the weather, guys. Okay. You know, see, that's better. So then what we now need to do is like add half of this, and then we're there. Essentially. To the Y, we just say plus equals rewards rect viewport height divided by 2. Fingers crossed, and we fix it ourselves. Okay, forget what I said, we need to subtract that. Come on. Also, then we need to check when we are scrolling to like Grandmaster and stuff, that we don't overshoot. I don't know what's going to happen there. And also with the peasant, if it's already in view, that we don't do anything. This could be easily checked by the offset here. Yay! Is it center? I don't know. But it's the first solution I came up with which actually works. Is this the correct? No. No. Season reward thingy. Yeah. Rewards, list, scroll view. It actually is in the center. It is. So that's good. Okay. So now we need to port this to an extension method, really. This is what we're gonna do. We do have something like that, scroll rect extensions. There is code in here which practically doesn't work. So we will do this. You probably need this, yeah. And then we will just copy and paste this here now. Get rid of this line. Call this target. It's correct. Hi Karak. No, there's still 10 minutes left. Scroll rect. Transform, something like that. Then we do this. If this is null, we will just return scroll rect. This can't be null. This has to be there. Anchored position, target, anchored, no. Right. Yeah, I'm almost off at 9. Okay, then we have this. So scroll rect, viewport, this. Compute, vertical. So this can be a float here, right? Because we only say offset. This is essentially it. And I will also add for horizontal, because why the heck not? Compute centered. Cool. Well, you know, let's scrap that for now. Give it the scroll sorry, and a target. And then what we will do is we create anchored target, anchored position is new vec2 with the x and the offset here, and then we will just say square rect counted anchor position equals this. We do need the same here, but we will tween that. There we go. Yeah. Let us pause. Yeah. So now we can go in and say scroll rect. Do scroll to target. We do have target reward rect transform with the duration of reward scroll something. Duration set ease scroll easing. There we go. And I do announce it though, Karak, on the Discord and stuff. Huh. Yeah, that should be it. So what we do here is it's just like animating it, so it's not instant. Oh, that's pretty cool. We fixed it on stream. I actually didn't want it to do it on stream because I was struggling with it before. But the epiphany came while looking at some obscure code from ChatGPT, which did some weird stuff with world space and I don't know. Well, just use the anchor position. These are actually already in, yeah. So this should now be animated. So when we open it, with a slight delay, then it should go down. Yeah, there we are. That's exactly what I wanted. Also, we do briefly see this here. Like, whoop. Still have to fix that. But other than that, this seems to work. Cool stuff. Okay. Sorry guys. I guess I will not start something new now, but I will keep it at that. Let's quickly just add comments here for now. Grows to the given target with a tween. To the given. This should actually be called something like sender on do center vertically on. Right? Cool stuff. Centers. Given time vertically on the scroll. You. It's a tween. Centers. No, Cloud is not here. We are, I guess, in Cloud. F? I don't really know. Duration of the tween. Created tween. So what we do here is the meat of it all. Computes this. That's exactly what we're doing here. Scroll rec to compute the anchored position n. Target to compute the anchored position 4. Computed. Okay, compute. Center vertically offset. That's actually what we're doing here. Computes the offset to center the given target vertically on scroll view. Yeah. Scroll rect to scroll in. To center on. Computed offset. All right. Got some stuff done. Wasn't that shabby. So let's look at the day's work. Or a 2-hour work. Come on. All right. Okay, so we got done this. This is not centered. I just saw it. We changed this. This needs a little bit of yeah. UI fiddling and pushing pixels around. I do like gameplay better. It's just what I do. 3D stuff. But yeah, we have a countdown. And when we click on it, we have this with the scrolling in. That took way longer than I ever wanted to. But yeah, this is really nice. Cool. So I hope next week when we see each other, I'm already done with that stuff. So I can move on to other things that are important for the mainnet launch. But that was it for now. Maybe you can see you next week. Yeah, if you come to the offices, maybe. What program are you coding? So the game engine that we're using is Unity game engine. Just like you spell it in English. And the code editor or the IDE that we're using is Rider, which I always recommend for everyone that's doing game development professionally, because this is really geared towards game development, really, because they even got Rider for Unreal Engine, which is because Rider was up until some point only usable with C#, but the Unreal Engine is based upon C++, and many other editors lack integration with it, because the C++ you write for Unreal Engine is quite different than you write for normal C++ stuff. And the cool thing is here, they have like, yeah, these flags and stuff. These are actually, you have like all this code complete. And the killer feature for me was this, because they have this reflection system and RPC stuff with your property, and these are like macros and stuff. And you have no completion for this, but Rider has. Ah, yeah. You have Practicum. That's a tough one. I do have DeepL open. A internship, I guess. Yeah, it's an internship. Yeah, so I do use Visual Studio Code for everything else. The only exception is when I'm coding for the game. So, as I said, it's just so neatly integrated with game development and stuff that it makes a lot of sense to use it here. If that wouldn't exist, I would probably code in Visual Studio Code for this. Yeah. I'm thinking about moving away from Visual Studio Code, but that's another topic, because that also entails moving from Windows to Linux. But Visual Studio Code is the best way to get started programming. No question about it, because it's easy for guys that use keyboard and mouse, because most of the programmers that do it they gravitate towards using only the keyboard because it's more efficient. That's also what I'm doing. But other than that, you can do a lot of stuff with Visual Studio Code. So if I just run it here, there are so many extensions that you can use, right? Because here, for example, we have like the Electron app for the standalone launcher, and this is like some TypeScript code. Can I zoom in on that? No. Why not? Okay, that's too much. Yeah, and you know, it's nicely integrated. You have a terminal here that you're going to be using a lot. So here we are when I go like, let's go into platforms. Standalone. Then we have the launcher here. This is what I need. Then you can see, yeah, I also have like this configuration stuff. But when I ls this, you can see all of that, and then I just say, yeah, install everything I need. Yeah, I guess I would say it's perfect because you have everything at hand, and everything that isn't there yet you can get from the extensions here. So I don't know, you using Python or something? Okay, just type it in here. There's a lot of stuff for that. Using PHP, which you shouldn't in 2024. Yeah, there's a lot of PHP stuff for it. You're using Rust? Okay. It lets you use Rust. So on its own, Visual Studio Code is good, but with every editor you have today, the extensibility is what makes it special. So yeah, search was just installed, and then I can go in and just see, yeah, this works. Couldn't find view, why not? I don't know. Haven't touched this code in a while. But yeah, I would recommend that. Alrighty guys, enough about IDEs, integrated development environments and stuff. I'm off. The dog needs to go outside and pee. Thank you for stopping by. And I was excuse me. I will see you next week sharp. Yeah, so great rest of the week, great weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye guys.